Hey everyone, it is HavoCards here, bringing you another episode of Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. We're on now episode 3 of HavoCards, and this will be, a bunch of different cards that I've created and I just haven't showcased on YouTube. Pretty much everybody's on Twitch that watches my live stream and things of that nature have seen these cards, and we'll have a good time kind of breaking them down. But of course, before I get into that, you can see kind of in the background, this is my free-to-play LR Gohan account. I ended up getting this account, re-rolled this account over and over again until I got a LR Gohan, and then I got him to LR not too long ago, the last time Battlefield came back to JP. And in the background, you kind of see over there, hey, there's an interesting card. You can see right over there. And yes, this is a free-to-play account that not only did I pull Goku Black, but I'm getting close to hopefully getting to Super Attack 10 and Dokkan Awaken him to another LR. So they'll have 2 LRs on this account, but it's going to take a while because this is a free-to-play one. So, but anyway, thought I'd share that with you on this account before I go into the HavoCards. And let's kind of start off with, with what's going on in JP and the progression. Super Saiyan 3, legendary Super Saiyan 3, Broly just came out, and really what that's providing is now the whole gambit. All 10 Neo God leaders have been presented. So what's next? What's going to happen next? What are they going to add to the game? A new dynamic. So I figured, yeah, let's kind of create that new dynamic and talk about maybe Saiyans versus no Saiyans. That's actually a game I have on my channel. And if you aren't following on my Twitch, feel free to click on the link below, and of course like, subscribe, and comment below. So this card you might have seen in my previous, my first "Do you like my LRs" video way back when, and this episode we're going to be talking about really 3 different cards that I created, and slowly but surely getting to maybe a new meta available in Dokkan. So like I mentioned before, the first card you've probably seen already. If you're new to the channel, of course you haven't, and this is my baby. When we made this, me, and give a shout out to one of my mods, Anthony JMO, for helping me with the design of the border and then a little bit on the aura as well, is the Super Saiyan God Vegeta. Now, Super Saiyan God is a thing in the manga, not in the anime, but I love this card. I love how it came out. The title for him is Pride of All Gods, and really this would be the Saiyan leader, the LR Super Strength Saiyan leader. And let's look at his stats here. Once again, Pride of the Gods, Super Saiyan God Vegeta, 150 level, LR, Super Type 77, so Saiyans plus 3 key, I should say plus 3 key there, sorry about that, and HP, attack, and defense 140. So this would be a 140 lead. We'll probably break the game, but once again, just kind of thinking of a different idea on what to do here. So he is, in a sense, when I designed him, is the super version of the LR Broly, because he does causes colossal damage to all enemies at 12 to 17 key. But then he also has a incredible 18 key, which is colossal mega damage and 30% dealt as HP, so restore 30% of your health while you do a crazy amount of damage. So attack and defense at 120, preferring super attack. So this, if you got this card, you'd be kind of unstoppable at the current state of the game, unless they start changing some things. The stats are kind of out there. Yes, I made this guy way too powerful, but Vegeta is my favorite character, so why not? So, but the next card kind of makes a little bit more sense. So this is the Saiyans leader. So let's now restrict another card and make it a non-Saiyans leader. So this card here is the Kid Buu. We call them Evil Incarnate. Extreme Tech, the LR here, and you might wonder his stats are kind of off, kind of weird. 16,000 HP, 3,000 attack and defense. You're like, that kind of doesn't make any sense. Well, we'll break it down in a second. Just a little note in the background, it's Kabito Kai, and then there's Elder Kai back there, but it seems like that little ray is in front of Elder Kai. I don't know if you guys see him in the background there. But anyway, I thought the artwork came out pretty nice. So let's look at the stats here. Evil Incarnate, Kid Buu, 150 level, just like any LR, 77 cost, extreme tech, 9 Saiyans, so basically any Saiyan you wouldn't get the stat boost here. So it provides you know, some of the most godly cards not available to put on this team. So and HP attack and defense 140. So this will be a new 140 leader for non-Saiyans. Not much really too different for your 12 and 17 and 18 key there, so it provides a greatly lowers defense and then disables a Portman's Guard. Actually, that's kind of new. So the Mega Colossal damage to the enemy, this is actually, when I put this down, was a kind of an interesting way of, if you actually hit somebody with the Mega Colossal, it'll disable the opponent's guard. So that's kind of cool. So the reason why the stats are so weird, okay, is that would be a new playing dynamic, which I thought would be fun, is it absorbs 50% of the non-Saiyan allies' attack and defense stats in the turn. So for example, if you're next to a character that has a lot of stats, it'll actually take those stats and add them to the attack and defense. The reason why HP is not on there, because that's a set amount in the beginning of the game. And also you get 100% attack on top of that, so pretty OP this card. But this kind of forces you to put the card in the middle, in the second slot, because then it will absorb both allies on the first slot and the third slot. Since you're in the second one, you get both. So it kind of restricts you from being in the middle, so depending on your enemy, if he's not attacking in the second slot, you might not really benefit from anything on his defensive stat, but he can still hit like a truck. Comment, tell me what you think about that type of gameplay, is kind of restricting you to the second slot off of this card. But it makes sense. He's Boo. He's able to absorb, even though he's Kid Boo. I could have made this guy Super Boo. But I thought it turned out really nice, and in a sense viable in probably even the current game. So lastly, I wasn't going to do this card, but it came out so good, I had to. And if you saw the intro screen, you're going to guess, yes, it's Frieza. And just the card art came out fantastic, dark, grim, and menacing. So this would be the Extreme Int LR leader, but this is going to be an upgrade to the Extreme leaders right now, which is Rose, Rose, Super Saiyan Rose, Goku Black, is the current Extreme leader with +3 to key and 50%. This will double it, HP attack and defense at 100%. Will be a LR, because that's kind of what I do, is make LR cards. I have a few TUR cards that I've created, but I thought this one came out fantastic, looked really cool. And so let's look at the stats here. So extreme type, so unforgiving savagery, final form Frieza, and extreme type +3 HP attack defense 100% rather than 50%. And one thing I was actually thinking of, I didn't put it on here, but it would be kind of cool if he did his 18 key, he would turn into full power Frieza, so he'll kind of morph for a turn. I thought that would be kind of neat. Tell me what you guys think. Causes Mega Colossal damage on both, which is pretty OP, right? But only raises his attack per one turn on the 12 to 17 key, but the full power Fury, when he turns into full power Frieza, his attack is raised by 3 turns. So this dynamic, his passive, evil personified, is kind of like, you can say, kind of like a Gohan, but a little bit different, a little bit nerfed, because Gohan is crazy because you get that +1 key on top of everything. Is +18 to every key sphere obtained, but it would just be an orb changer along with it. So it would be kind of a self-sustained orb changer within itself. So that's kind of cool to have, instead of having another card be an orb changer and have to waste that person's passive or that card slot's passive. It will kind of self-contain itself. So anyway, I thought this came out great. I would definitely roll for this card, but of course my Vegeta Super Saiyan God is my favorite one. Who is your favorite one out of these 3? Would it be, I'll kind of go through them real quick again, would it be Pride of the Gods, Super Saiyan God Vegeta? Would it be Evil Carnate, Kid Buu, with this kind of absorbing the ally next to you kind of scenario, or the new Extreme Leader, LR Extreme Leader, in final form Frieza that turns into full power Frieza. Anyway, so love to hear your thoughts. Once again, like, subscribe, comment below, and we'll catch you next time. Keep on Dokkaning. Later.